Hey guys, back at it. This is day 287 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge, and those first 100 days were intuitively prompted through a meditation session. If you want more information, pop back and listen into those first 100 days. It's been a crazy, amazing, wonderful, beautiful, all the things journey, and I'm so thankful to have this platform to just provide me the space to share what's going on. And these daily diary entries are 100% raw, real, organic, uncut, unedited, all the uns. It's if I just press record and let her rip and see what happens. Some days it's just, basic like daily information. Some days I really get into it and I get on my soapbox and just, have a little extended chat about certain issues and topics that come up. So please listen in with an open mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So this is day 287. It is a Tuesday. It is a normal weekday. So we are in the last week before the kids track out and have a 3-week vacation from school. I am just in the normal mode of things. So get the kids up and ready for school. My daughter goes first. My son goes second. I always do my meditation in the morning, just 5 minutes. It's not like I have to sit in a special room and put special music and do special things. It's literally 5 minutes after my alarm goes off and I kind of wake up, or before my alarm goes off, of me just closing my eyes, focusing, meditating, saying the positive affirmations and my mantras and all of the things that are going to set me up for a great, amazing day before I reach for my phone and start looking and scrolling and doing all those things. So that's what I get into in the morning. Get up, get the kids' backpacks ready, put fresh water, snacks, charge computers. It's just my way to help them set them up for success. My daughter usually gets herself ready, and I will make coffee or make tea or make something in the morning, a big glass of water for myself, and I usually I have a stool in the kitchen and that's like my spot, my perch. And so I'll kind of sit there and hang out, and I'll get to scrolling while I'm waiting for her to finish after I'm finished with the backpacks and stuff. So, check my emails, check the accounts, check any notifications that might have come up. And like I said, I've been feeling this expansion of my vessel, myself, feeling the release of things that weren't meant for me. So I've been feeling like all of the space, and with my Hinge app, I've said this before, it's set in Florida, and I check it on a daily, I would say. If somebody likes me, I'll check in. I have been scrolling, and so far I scrolled until the very end. Like they said, oops, sorry, you'll have to come back. There's no more matches or no more people for you to select. So this has happened to me before, and I was like, oh, okay, so that I have the hint now to leave the app alone and to put it away and just not worry about it. So with that, I think that happened last night, and this morning I had somebody who sent me a like back, and they were really intentional about, after they matched with me, to write a really sweet note. And so I was like, okay, I'm down with this vibe. And so I just started sending messages back and forth, and then we started sending voice messages back and forth. So this was kind of in the morning as I was getting my daughter ready for school. Dropped her off, and then on the way back to the house, I was messaging as well. Just picked up on this vibe, really lovely, lovely person, and I could feel that energy. So when I get home from dropping my daughter, usually I do my recordings for my daily diaries, and then I get upstairs and I do my vibration plate and my acupressure and grounding mat while I'm waiting for my son to get himself ready to go. Now, this morning, getting him ready to go was really sweet and lovely, and we just had a fun connection in the morning, getting him up and ready to go. Then I got myself ready for yoga after I dropped him off. So came back to the house, got my mats, got my, everything I need. I don't really need too much. And then continued to message with this new guy who I connected with. And like I said, I had just recently released a lot of connections because I was like, I want to be transparent. I want to be honest. I want to go with my gut and feelings. And so released, quite a number of people who I was chatting with just to be like, hey, I'm trying to be honest. This is how I feel. And, similar vibes. Everybody appreciated the honesty and transparency. So went to yoga. I was kind of late on time and found a spot, got in there. Beautiful hour session with my friend Ben as he brought us through yoga. And afterwards I sat and I didn't sit, but I, hung out with my friend Ben and talked a little bit, and we're going to do our best to get together this weekend. And his weekend is packed, and mine is not so much. I mean, it can be. So we'll see what happens and the flow and progression. But as I was waiting for my friend Ben to kind of wrap up and close up the yoga studio, I was listening to a voice note from this new guy, and it just made me smile and blush and just feel like a queen, feel like, a goddess, feel just like so doted on and like lavished already, even just through the voice note. So I would say the interaction so far has been amazing. The communication has been amazing. We're both on the same level. Let me see if I can say this the way that I'm thinking it. Vibratory level, so vibrations. I'm feeling like we're on the same level there. And with new relationships, I'm always going in with thinking, I'm going in, I'm going to connect, I'm going to really love this. I'm going to be open to experiencing what I'm supposed to experience, what I'm supposed to learn, and really, really be in tune with my gut and my intuition. Because in past relationships, even healthy ones, I was not in tune with my gut and my intuition, and that led me to have some just hurtful things happen. And not like they weren't meant to happen. Like, I'll never say I wish it never happened. But if I had been more in tune with my intuition and my gut, then I could have navigated it differently. But that's where the learning comes in. And so now I really feel that. And some people don't really understand it. So, yes, with this new moon, the new full moon that just happened, and the release and the purge that I did naturally, not because of the moon, but naturally, it just felt that way. And then all of the just release and settling into this silence and stillness and new space, brought this person in, and it just feels like amazing. Like, so every time we talk and send a message back and forth throughout the day, it was just like, oh my gosh, like, this person is amazing. And not that we're perfect, either one of us, but it's just like the appreciation on both sides. And he works for a nonprofit, and he works with families and kids, and he's all about like being an empath and being a giver and being someone who is very in tune with their vibrations and level of, energy. And it's just a lot of similarities and a lot of things that we're just like, yeah, and let me talk about this. And so it's great when you're expanding yourself and you're getting more into this like energetic flow to find somebody who's also in an energetic flow, who understands you and isn't like, oh, like I think I mentioned before, there was some guy who connected with me on Hinge, and he was a geologist, and I was like, oh, you're a rock guy. Well, I'm a crystal girl. And he was like energetic crystals. And I said, yes, exactly, energetic crystals. And he's like, that's dumb. And immediately unmatched me. And I was just like, what? That's so weird. I mean, good. He unmatched me because I don't want that energy. But it was just so weird. Like, okay. Excuse me. So it's kind of cool to have somebody who's on that same level with you, who is like thinking the same way and understanding where you're coming from. And so it's just been a beautiful day of communication and connection. It's also, yoga today was beautiful and amazing. I've just been on this high vibe, a roller coaster at the peak. And I wouldn't say it's a roller coaster as far as like ups and downs and twists and turns, but the roller coaster where you get that like excitement and energy. And so came home from yoga, got into doing my sauna, and got a shower, got myself dressed, got downstairs to just like sort out some things. Had a phone conversation with this new guy, and it went over an hour. So we were talking for over an hour. We talked while I was at home, and I transitioned to the car to go pick up my daughter, and we were talking in the car. We talked for a long, long time. I think it might have been even an hour and a half, and it just felt like such an amazing connection. So I was like, I don't really want to get too excited, but this is really exciting to connect with somebody, no matter what the outcome. It's just amazing to share that connection. So I picked up my daughter from Carline, and we got home and settled in, and she did some things that she had to do first. And so I was just relaxing on the sofa, just kind of having a snack because I hadn't eaten all day, and watching some of the young Sheldon and waiting for my son to get home from the bus. Now, my son, he was trying to get this little play date going with his friend who lives in a neighborhood close to us. His friend, and they ride the bus together. So I did mention to the parents when they had a birthday party not too long ago, hey, the kids ride the bus together. If one day, he wants to come home off of the bus and just hang out for the rest of the evening, that's fine with me. And so my son was like saying, oh yeah, he can come today, just, and so I said, honey, make sure with him that it's okay. His mom said it's okay, and then I'll text his mom and make sure. And so he texts me in the morning asking like, yeah, my friend said yes, text his mom. So I texted the mom, and the mom said no, that she did not know about this plan. She is not approving it. And if he does get off the bus and come to the house, that he would be in big trouble. So we just definitely, I text my son. I was like, yo, your friend's going to get in a lot of trouble if he gets off the bus with you. So we just cleared up that whole situation. But I went to the bus and got my son, and he came home and he was super happy, very snuggly, very lovey. I made dinner, which was like salad and jalapeno cheese bread. And we just relaxed, and I watched my Young Sheldon show, and the kids came up and snuggled at some points. And I've just really been thinking a lot about how my kids are a reflection of me, and whatever they're reflecting, I need to pay attention, because it's not them necessarily. It's things that are coming up in me that I need to deal with and sort out in me. And I'm also just really loving the connection and this time that we have these last couple of months in our own space to just kind of sort out, what we're doing. And it'll be okay when we're in a new space, in a new place. We'll just have to figure that out. And yeah, I think I might need to have a different perspective about moving and being in a family space together, because a lot of things that I say out loud kind of get carried through. And so I definitely have to be careful and cautious about what I'm saying and how I'm manifesting things in a way that I'm, might not be fully aware of. So, but it was a lovely day. A lot of really fun things happened. Not anything crazy out of the ordinary, but just I've been feeling such an amazing peace and high and just energy. And it came through today, definitely. So I definitely relayed to my new guy in Florida that I am openly talking to some guys, and it's like just in talks because it's people I've connected with over the app, who I'm still talking to. And it's not like any of them are super romantic or super involved or anything like that, but it's just like, I am the one who takes things as they come. And so I just wanted to be transparent and be like, hey, just to let him know. And he was like very thankful of me letting him know. And then he let me know that he's like a one-woman guy. And he is definitely, it's really funny too, because he just downloaded the app like the day before I connected with him. And so I really feel like this is a connection that's going to expand. And this is a connection that's going to be very beneficial for both of us to, like I said, relationships help us work shit out. And we can work shit out on our own. But when we're together with somebody, it really brings those things out. And we have to be emotionally intelligent and in tune to be able to work through those while still keeping the relationship going. And that is something that I'm excited about. I'm excited about growth. I'm excited about change and shifting, and that excites me. So it excites me to be in a relationship, and it excites me to grow. And those things together excite me even more. So yes, it was a lovely day, beautiful Tuesday. So gonna get through the rest of the week because the kids have a short week in school, and then they'll be with their dad 2 weekends in a row. And I have to continue to just like focus on what I need to do in getting ready for the move and getting ready for all these transitions. So yes, very, very fun. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being present, for listening, for supporting me by all of that. Like, share, subscribe, all of the things, comment. I love to hear your comments, or none of the things. It's really, whatever you feel. And thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for supporting me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As always, I love you guys so much, and thank you for being here. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.